everyone, this is Locs by M talking other people's work. And the reason why I'm talking about other people's work is because I'm asked this question a lot. And the answer is, I don't know about other people's work. When people look at other people's work and they go, oh, I saw somebody's hair, why does their hair look, I don't know the individual and I don't know the loctician. It's such an impossible question to put to somebody about other people's work. I would say take everybody's hair experience in isolation. Do not look at one single person's experience or one single loctician's experience and make a sweeping decision about everybody else's work. Judge everybody else's work on their own merits or on their own execution of their work. Does that make sense? Do not judge people by other people's work. So do not look at my work and expect somebody else to produce my work. And do not look at somebody else's work and expect me to produce their work. My intention is maximum fullness. Somebody else's intentions, focus, drive might be something completely different. So it is unfair to look at somebody's work and say, well, because that person's done that, everybody else is like that. It's actually unfair to yourself because you're not doing yourself any justice. And that's coming from quite a negative space and you want to avoid that. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to get results and get your hair done and, keep it moving. So it is hard for me because people ask me these questions about other people's hair. Even when I have seen Sisterlocks or I've seen small locks or micro locks, when I'm out and about, I've been confused. And that's because sometimes I look at the hair and I think the size is right. It looks like it should be right, but why is it not as full? I have no idea. I can't look at someone's hair and work out the issues or the reasons why that person's hair looks like that and it's not looking as full as it should, or it's looking brittled and vulnerable. I don't know. But what I don't do is look at that and think, well, everybody else does the same work. I would just make the assumption that whoever's doing their hair, their objectives obviously would be very different from mine, but it's that person's experience, right? It's that person's hair experience. It is so difficult because sometimes when you know better, you want to just rush to the person and go, excuse me, blah, 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 blah. When people aren't ready, because in all honesty, when you're ready, you'll find a solution because Google exists, YouTube exists. So when things are bothering you and you feel like my hair doesn't look as full, I don't know, let me just research, and you find out that actually you might be right. That person's hand is probably has expired in terms of timeline on your head. That's why I talk about moving, and I think it's something that we need to be much more encouraged to do, create the right type of locks so other people can help take care of it. You don't have to stick with that one person forever because sometimes you outgrow that person and it's time to move on. Evolution and all that. So I hope that helps you. But I just want to say it's really difficult. Like when somebody has an issue and then you talk to me, you think I'm going to clear the issue. I'm not. I'm going to speak about my experience and then I want you to judge me on my experience and what I put out. But I can't help you with answering questions on other people's work. And I think it's unfair for you to talk to me about my work and then bring somebody else's in, and I'm like, I don't know where do we go with this conversation. I don't know what to say, and so I say, well, I don't know. I can only focus on my situation. I think that's what it is. Like you're walking down the road and you see someone's hair and you don't quite understand and you're not really drawn to it. And instead of focusing on them, maybe mind your own and just focus on your own situation. And if you're happy with your situation, fine. And if you're not, do something about it and search. But do not bring other people's situation into another loctician's situation and expect that loctician to give you an answer. Every single person is working as an individual. Nobody's auditing, nobody's quality checking, nobody's monitoring, and that's something you need to be aware of. And that's why I say research, research the last 2-3 years of the person's work, speak in depth, interact with, and then make an informed decision. Hope this helps. Thank you for watching this post. Take care of yourself. Stay blessed. Bye.